sharing a hotel room. So not enough beds. We're all like just on the floor, on the beds.
None of that matters. It's what happened.
I think it was particularly me, and I was laughing like a hyena.
No, you sounded like a velociraptor. Okay? But I couldn't find a name to fit you and velociraptor, so I had to just come up with, because you started making, like, first it was, I think you called her a pterodactyl.
Yeah. Yep, that was.
Yeah, so, and I thought that's someone could not velociraptor because she was going like, so it wasn't like that barf donkey sound that most people make when they're about to, hurl. It was just kind of like, it made me think of just like when they call for each other going, oh. And that was a dying goose.
And this was before cell phones, right?
No, cell phones existed.
7?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So we just didn't really think much of saying, let's record this. So
yeah.
Anyway, so she's a dinosaur.
They were still rather new. Social media wasn't big.
Yeah. So I think MySpace was barely starting.
Yeah.
Right.
So all right. Anyways, would you rather? Let's go right into that. So who's leading off?
I can. Would you rather eat sushi that someone else ordered for you, or eat dessert that someone else ordered for you?
Dessert.
Sushi or
dessert? Sushi is
particular, yeah.
Quite particular, because there's too much that can go wrong on sushi. Dessert, there's not much.
At least it's sweet.
Isn't that right, Frick?
Well, I've had both orders for me, so.
Let me get you a ginger topped sushi roll.
Yeah.
Not knowing. Or ginger salad.
Yeah, but you could put cinnamon on the dessert.
Doesn't
and I can't
matter,
eat
just-
it too.
Right.
Okay, but then don't eat it. But it's less likelihood of having something like that on the dessert, perhaps, than because also some people may
I
not
don't like whipped cream. Okay.
Yeah, or they may not like crab. They may not like eel, or they may not like whatever specific.
And there's a lot of food allergies that come with seafood. So.
Ooh, valid.
I'm
Okay.
gonna stick to dessert.
Dessert.
Yeah.
Dessert.
Speaking of dessert, this is delicious.
Peanut butter dessert.
Again, I don't like peanut butter, but the flavor and taste
It's
is
amazing. It's so good.
That's
We're gonna buy a lot more.
So
Somebody just buy stock in Screwball whiskey because
we're about
to buy it. We're about to buy all of it off the shelf.
Is that a new box of Christmas lights? Not exactly.
Not exactly.
So, all right. So since we're doing another Would You Rather, it's been a while since I've done these, but we call them frax phobias, and I love doing these choices here.
Forgot about that.
So would you rather have verbophobia, fear of words, or vestophobia, fear of clothing?
Vestophobia.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got in for that one.
Because I'm totally fine. I'd be totally fine at a nudist resort. I'd be totally fine. I don't care. Because I ain't looking at him.
So you're screaming if you put clothes on, or you're screaming if you hear words? Is it to that extreme?
So, okay, I'm not a practicing psychologist or a psychiatrist, but to my understanding, the fear of words, sometimes it's not because you use them, but it's when you think about the context of a word. So if you're thinking about what does, onomatopoeia mean, and you have no idea, and all of a sudden you start freaking out about it, overthinking. So it's not having the knowledge of words. If you start talking everything, so now some people have it to the extreme where they don't like to hear words, and they won't have an inner monologue or they won't talk.
My dad has words he doesn't like to hear. It's fine.
Like moist.
Yes. Can't stand it.
Hey Bill, moist.
Could you make my wings moist?
Extra moist, please.
It just.
When he goes back,
Starts every.
it says, I like my wings extra moist.
I think what I'm going to do is in the online ordering system, I'll change
Instead of extra wet.
Instead of it being extra wet, I'll change it to extra moist. So
every time he sees an order.
I'm thinking seriously.
Oh, I can't wait till when we build the POS system. The extra wet button's gonna be extra moist.
Bill, I apologize ahead of time. Stop me. This is your son. This is his doing.
Don't give him back-end access.
It's gonna be so great. No, he does. No, yeah. To edit a name of a product. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Gosh. All right.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. And anyways, and the same thing with fear of clothing. Getting something new or seeing something you don't understand. So if you're like in a fashion show and you see something, you're like, I don't understand that, and it's just. So it could
be debilitating.
Exactly. Exactly. And fear and these kind of things, the phobias are not always fully debilitating. It's just something
so it's not like clothes in general. It's just
it can be something extreme or maybe something gaudy, and you may not realize that. Again, because you may be okay with your clothing because you understand. I still
want the clothing.
I'm so glad I don't have these weird random
phobias.
I
know for some people it's there's different grades because some people it's like. cool, I'm all right, whatever. Some people are like, I need a pill and 13 shots, and so
I think I agree that clothes would probably be the less intrusive because I could just see somebody like wigging out with a word.
I don't hang out with anyone that wears anything crazy anyway, so I don't think I would encounter too many extreme clothing styles. But there are words that I
What if it was bras though? Because what if a bra like freaked you out? You know what I mean? Like just crazy.
they do. That's what take them off.
That was like, is there something?
Yeah, so I think it's across the board the fear of clothing.
Okay.
Naked everywhere.
All right. I actually heard this on a radio show. I kind of tweaked it a little bit, but they were doing a would you rather, and I was rather surprised. Would you rather talk to someone who hasn't brushed their teeth in a week or sit next to someone who hasn't showered in a week? And if you're talking to someone who hasn't brushed their teeth in a week, no one is wearing a mask.
I would say probably brushing their teeth because somebody who just hasn't showered in it. No, actually, hold on.
Because I can offer you a breath mint, I can't offer you deodorant.
I'm not talking to anybody who's not wearing a mask.
I can't.
Because I don't leave my house. So
actually,
you're not on Zoom wearing a mask.
Actually, I could just do this instead, where I can just go out, walk up to somebody, and just spray them with Axe body spray. There you go. Nice like a douchebag.
Is that better? So, you can talk to me now. I'm wearing a mask.
No, I said I'm not talking.
You said I'm not talking to anyone. I'm wearing a mask. Not wearing.
We don't know what's happening either, chat. Don't worry. You just lost this video.
We gave her delicious whiskey.
Yeah.
And it's all downhill from 10 minutes.
And
10 minutes before the show.
You had to fear that I was going to
fall asleep. But we already started recording the show. There just was no sound.
Okay, how close am I to the person? Like, okay, I'm sitting next to the person talking to them. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not like on the phone. Sorry.
I think I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna have to go with teeth because I can turn my head.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can like kind of back up like, oh yeah,
cool.
It's
shower. That's coming straight up the nose.
Yeah, that's great. Hey, no worries. How you doing? No, I'm sorry, it's me. I don't like cough on you.
I'm noticing the technicalities of my question. Would you rather talk to someone? Well, you're talking doesn't mean they're talking. So
your technicalities play into the later game, not this game.
All right. So
I think are we consensus? Jeez, we're gonna be hammered.
All right.
Sorry, Miss Shannon.
Is that trademarked? I hope not.
Because we gotta go.
Oh. Would you rather have starred in Star Wars, Avengers, or the newer Batman series?
Okay, so starred as in have a large role.
A large role. A lead character. One of the top 3 or 5 lead characters in Star Wars, be an Avengers. Or have been in
Sorry, I'm going out of turn.
Nope, doesn't matter because I'm with you, Avenger.
Star Wars matches my nerd.
And I'm Star Wars as well.
I would say Star Wars, but Avengers.
No coin.
I think they're on a larger
scale. Yeah, we have a cap, so I can't. What? I'm just carrying a random coin in here or something.
Here we go. Rick has a cap.
Here we go.
Gum stuck in it.
This is a koozie.
Flip a granola bar.
Here's a koozie. Granola bar. About that. All right, so granola bar.
Okay.
There's a cap right there.
Gum is in it.
Oh. Flip it anyway.
Star Wars or Avengers?
On the floor. Backside up.
Avengers wins! We attacked Star Wars.
I love how it just...
And actually, it goes...
We should have known it was going to hit you. We really should.
Probably shouldn't take a light out. It didn't land in my drink. My first thought is I should have just covered my drink.
I was actually hoping it was going to land up there.
Yeah. All right. Fun segment as always. Hopefully you guys had a good time with that.
And again, chat, don't forget, jump in, give us your results, because sometimes I can help with a tie break.
If you're having a good time, the rest of the show is just like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Random life questions. Frick.
What sound or noise drives you crazy? Like voices, drills, birds? Like, what is that one thing that just makes you cringe? That's why I spit my gum out.
I get it, but quit making so much eye contact. I'm freaked out.
Baseball?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that drives me nuts.
Chewing gum or just mouth?
Just mouth noises in general drives me insane. Drives me insane. Close your fucking mouth.
Once again, the yip of knowledge strikes. Indubitably. Indubitably. I think it might be that noise. That might be that.
Is anybody else answering this question?
I know, I'm like, hello.
We just agree with knowledge. All right. So, okay.
Well, there's things that drive me crazy at different.
Sound or noise? Pick one.
Or touch.
My kid on the trampoline at 6:30 a.m.
Are you kidding?
No.
How did he get the door open?
Because he knows how to unlock it. We just had to buy the child-proof lock.
It wasn't 6:30. It was 7:30. But yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
If I mean, now it would have been funny
Like,
if you found
I
me
would
out
say,
there.
like, when Tyler's like, Mom, 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 Mommy, 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 Mommy. Look
Yes,
at this, look at this,
Stuart.
Mommy,
Okay,
Mommy,
Lois.
Mommy. I hear you. I hear you.
It's like, well, I'll show you what that attitude
Like,
now.
but I love when he just says, Mommy, I love you, or Mommy, look at this. Like, that's fine. But just the constant.
Well, for me, noise, it's rather unobtrusive because I have tinnitus. I always hear like a B flat the whole way through. So like even right now, it's happening. It happens 24/7. That's why I hate, actually probably backwards, I hate silence because I can hear that but really intensify in my head.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So my
Chris
issue
wants a new
is
guitar. It's pink.
voices that are
I
high
was
pitched.
thinking
I can't go that high.
So like the Big Bang Theory, I know that girl like just does her voice
Yeah.
like that on purpose.
Oh, the
Can't-
glasses.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't.
We've been
I just
watching
can't.
Big Bang Theory like all week.
And there's a chick on 94.1 that her voice is just it's
she hasn't
cringeworthy.
Nope.
because it's been
It's
early
early season.
Well, in that case, I guess so you don't like watching like the
Whistling
chipmunks,
The whistling
Alvin
birds
and the
outside.
chipmunks or
I
something.
can't. And I was thinking about that today. I was like, all of our voices are not that high pitched, so it would make sense why I.
Thank goodness.
Well, but
That wasn't even a bass.
I do have a lower voice. The whistling birds. Do you get those?
haven't
No,
noticed them. We have freaking squirrels that want to do the cha-cha on my damn roof.
Hey, don't be racist. They're Latino,
Sometimes
they're
you hear
practicing.
Like if it's quiet, you hear them. I'm like, what is that? Squirrels.
Oh, then you probably hate cicadas.
Oh, yeah.
Things.
That's a transformer, but all right. Please, Chad, help me out here. Okay, that's a
That's like
transformer.
grasshoppers, right? Cicadas.
Well, yeah,
Little crickets.
no, the cicada. It's like when you hear like in an anime perhaps, or in a movie from Japan, or even during sometimes you hear that, and it's like a loud, like high pitched, like just like a ringing.
Oh yeah, no, that's probably why I don't watch anime because it's too much.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, some see that it's like a field in a farm.
Computer
or something.
fans start going out, and Erica's freaking out.
So funny story. We were doing a Zoom call the other day. I was like, "Nice fan, dude." He's like, "You heard that?" I said, "Oh yeah."
Let's get back to niceness.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's try
all
that.
right.
So. All right. So, do we all answer?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, what is a physical feature you like about yourself?
I
I know I should have put more text.
But it's beautiful.
According to you, at least.
How personal.
We'll keep it NC-17. Not R, but not quite PG-13. We can, because some people might say, "Hey, I really rather enjoy my buttocks. I work out and I like them and I'm proud of them." Okay, that's fine. Chat, what is your favorite physical feature about yourself? Why is nobody answering this question? I don't think it's
Baseball. Baseball.
Baseball.
Baseball.
This is inappropriate.
Baseball.
My
That's my
eyes.
answer.
My eyes.
Say your boobs already. Knock it off. You bought and paid for them. You gotta love them.
And you love them.
She
They're awesome.
stands there and holds them in the mirror. She's like, yeah. Turns around, walks out of the room.
Nice. I like them.
And it's okay. No, but if that's what you like, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You're allowed to. Okay.
I do the same thing.
But that's not about you. It's not your favorite thing.
And it's not with my boobs.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so we've said shit, piss, and fuck already. Let's just say penis. It's all right. He likes your penis. It's all right. He's happy and proud of it. All right, let him be.
Am I?
So you like your eyes looking at your penis? Is that what's going on?
Both of them are looking at each other going, "You're beautiful." In that voice.
Hey, my eye is not down here. My eyes are up here.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
What's the guy?
Holy cow.
Well, since we're referring to bought and paid for, since my teeth got fixed, that's probably my favorite is my smile. But I noticed that I still speak as if hiding my teeth.
So, it's an old habit, perhaps.
Yeah, so I noticed that actually the other day. I was like, dang, I still don't show that I've paid for my teeth to be
Oh, you're not supposed to sit there and talk like this.
No, but I talk off to the side of my mouth and I always turn away from somebody. Anyways, and you, sir?
I like my overall general physique.
Okay.
You should, you bastard.
Because I'm one of those lucky few that works out once every half year and I get toned. So
Disgusting. Not his physique, it's everything about it.
I'm glad I can eat like 30 pounds of food in one day and I lose and I somehow still lose 2 pounds. So thank you, metabolism. I appreciate you.
Yeah, great. Don't turn 40.
Right.
It sounds like you're about to euthanize me. You're like, when's that birthday coming up? Got it.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Patty.
Race that go.
All right. What was your favorite family vacation as a child?
Family vacation.
That's a tough one because we
Mexico.
We did a lot of vacations.
ours was always
We went to Mexico for 2 months. It was fun.
2 months?
Holy cow, that's a very long.
Like over summer, I'm assuming?
No, I actually think it was during the school year because I came back and I was behind.
Hey.
And I don't even remember why we really went, but I just remember we got to like go into the village and they cooked a whole pig for us. And
You say maybe like a medical procedure or something?
My dad worked with this. No, my mom got super duper sick there. My dad worked with a kid and his family was there, so he went to go introduce us and walk us in the villages, and it was just cool. But yeah, mom got hep B, C, A, the one from food.
The one that's contagious.
Hepatitis A?
The one from food, whatever one that is. So she got super duper sick down there.
Oh, wow.
From the pig that they cooked for us, and Dad and I are like, guts of steel, here we go.
So favorite?
Yeah, I don't know that I have
A singular one.
a singular one because we took a bunch. So it was always driving. We drove New York to California.
Actually,
Any favorite stops, like along the way?
yeah, the gas station. I had to be.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you didn't cross off the border.
Just don't eat
back
the
then,
burrito.
but-
No, we did. We
Just like any touristy stops that you did,
no, we
or mountains or waterfalls or
Oh, actually,
rock features. I don't know.
well, here you
no. It was
you,
make time.
you-
Go get there.
You
You
try
got
to
3
try to
days.
think of something, but I remember when actually we went to this was maybe like in the late '90s, early 2000s, but we went to Celebration Disney, that area, Celebration, Florida, and we actually got to stay at a very nice hotel. It was just the 4 of us: my sister, myself, my mom, and dad. And so my dad and I went to go play golf. My sister and my mom did some shopping. They got to go around a spa day and stuff like that. It was just really nice to kind of have us be a little bit older in our age, so our parents could, drink with them. We could have a drink with them somewhere, hang out, and it was just.
But it was still a family.
Yeah. It was really nice. There was no other, family members. There was no husband. There was no wife. There was no kids or nothing. It was just the 4 of us. I'm like, this is pretty neat. How often do you get those moments later on in our lives?
Especially when you're older. Yeah.
Right. So I remember that. That's one of my favorite ones. And I know you asked for. I know you asked for as a child, but again, as a child, my dad used to work a lot. He was a surgeon.
Right.
He worked 38-hour days, 9 days a week sometimes. So yeah, I mean,
38 hours a day. You didn't catch that one?
No.
He's like, hi, there's no such thing as 9 days.
Yeah, there's no 9 days.
So, but again, it's not that he was a bad dad out there. He just worked a lot. That's a sacrifice he made. But at the end of the day, though, really, it was, as a child, though, I didn't really get to experience that much because, again, he was always working, which is not a bad thing. I'm not ever saying he was a bad dad for not being there. He was working a lot to give us a great life.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I thank him every day for that. So
with ours, like my family was split, so it was never like we never did full family vacations. Dad lived in New York. Mom lived in California.
Do you now though, as you're older?
We did this year. We went and did one with Dad. We went to St.
doing a
Augustine, and
lot
that was
more
awesome.
together, which has been great.
Get you to play with a fire alarm.
Mom, because of her health, we don't go anywhere. We come here, which is totally fine. We at least get our time together. But yeah, we don't go. Can't go to like SeaWorld or anything. She doesn't go and walk around Busch anymore or anything like that. But we did Busch Gardens. Oh, but we did used to on one of the trips.
Just to like walk around the bushes.
The bushes, they got bugs in them. But when we one of the trips that we took to New York, we did stay like we'd camp, and we did a Christmas in July camp. And that was
sorry, I didn't mean to.
One of the summer trips that we did. And
the of knowledge strikes again.
Mike and Sue came down from Auburn, New York, which is my stepdad's brother, basically twin, and came down from New York, and they rented a cabin. We had a pop-up camper, and we might have rented 2 cabins, but and then we decorated to win the
Christmas in
July championship of the.
That's
cabin.
awesome.
Yeah, the grounds there ran a Christmas in July.
Oh, okay.
They ran a big Christmas in July. It was their thing.
I'm glad they ran.
It just sold a few years ago, I guess.
Christmas in July in New York feels like Christmas in July in Florida in December.
It does. So
it's like in the 60s.
I think that was
It's like in the
actually
60s. Like during the day, it's like 70s, 80s. But I mean, still, it's Florida.
I'm just glad that you were going through that conversation and you said the people in the area. I thought you guys were going like, all right, guys, I'm going door to door. I'm going to tell them, hey, we're having a contest.
Yeah, no. It's a campground in Pennsylvania. It was a campground in Pennsylvania that every year they do a Christmas in July, and they were always sold out. I don't think they do it anymore. From what my mom said, I think the campground sold to new owners, and they're not doing it.
Oh well,
interesting.
So, all right.
All else would be going up in July.
Mine was we went to see snow for the first time. Like we drove up to North Carolina, and my sister was about 3, so that would have put me at like 11. Wait,
Mathing
yeah.
again.
Mathing.
Sorry.
Mathing.
Have another.
So yeah, it was really cool to see like all the trees when they die and they have no more leaves, and then they were just snow covered. Everything was white. It was so pretty. And we'd stop like on the drive up. It started doing flurries, and we pulled over and like caught flurries in our hands.
Did you get the opportunity to do snow angels?
And I still live in Florida, so it was new and exciting.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you get to do snow angels ever?
I did not do snow angels, but I did get to do them when we went to New York. We went one year after an XFC show in Michigan. We just took a hopper flight over to New York.
I did a snow angel one time in Ohio in a parking lot.
I wouldn't doubt it.
No, I have a video of it. I was fully geared because I don't do well in the cold. You see me right now. Look at this. I'm wearing a scarf inside.
He's wearing a scarf inside.
Because you're tiny. Because your metabolism's so good.
Sounded a little hateful.
A little.
Wait, the tone.
We did snow angels in Park City when we went as well. Because I said I don't like the snow. It's too cold. I like the idea of snow, but I don't want to like be in the snow for extended periods of time. I didn't have the right snow equipment. I got the waterproof pants.
Oh yeah.
She said that right after you said that. That was hysterical.
Don't worry. You can hear it. I'm playing back later. It's all right.
Please make sure you listen to it.
I'm listening to you. It's okay. Go on.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you about the clothes.
But once I had the right
no, you have to. Yeah, you need the right snow equipment. We went to Michigan, did not have the right snow equipment. We went to Park City, we had the right snow. We were nice and warm, and
awesome.
we're taking off gloves and stuff because we were
warm. I had the right clothes to wear there.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me on my first time ever snowboarding.
Get the pants.
I went.
The gloves.
I had long johns underneath, for the shirt and the pants. I had a pair of jeans on with holes. I had my Descendants band shirt, and I had a hat on, and that's it. And I keep forgetting that.
Jeans in the snow. I learned on that trip with my dad and sister. Jeans in the snow.
Yeah, because I forget that snow turns into water.
Yes.
And then it's freezing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Well, jeans are good when you have long johns underneath them, and then
And the
snowmobile.
pants
Yeah,
over
you
them.
gotta.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, yeah. So after it was the next day, and also I forget that you're in a giant reflector shield, which is a mountain. All this white
Yeah,
stuff,
all the
and,
white
there's less atmosphere up there, so more UV rays get through and bounce back, which is a giant sauna in itself. And I realized that I got my first sunburn in a mountain
In the
In the
snow.
snow.
in the snow, and I'm going like, I wasn't expecting this.
Another fun fact: I used to get migraines all the time in Michigan because of the reflectiveness
The
off the snow.
reflective.
Because
Yeah.
you-
And
because
the
your
light
vision-
eyes.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's not fun there. So any of you Northerners up there who've had the same issue, sucks to be you. So
That's why
next,
we don't live in the snow.
yeah.
Wait, is that the sun? Oh, never mind.
What is something you're looking forward to this month?
Putting a lift on my truck.
Month.
Cool. How big you going?
3 inches.
Truck's already gigantic.
I can't fit my coffee on top, and then my rims came in, and I'm so excited. Don't judge me. I don't need your judgy face. Let me do me. Financial advisor or not, kick
Baseball.
my ass.
Baseball. Baseball.
And this is not to calm his excitement so much as, well, I guess it's kind of excitement, but not a good excitement, a bad excitement.
Yeah. But a bad excitement is still excitement.
Yeah. What you talking about? What are you looking forward to this month? You gotta pick
Well,
one. You gotta
I
pick one.
am looking forward to this weekend.
She's like,
We've got to get a date night without a child.
Oh.
Clearing the
But
trees.
I'm also,
Sleeping in?
hopefully,
yeah, we're going Top Golf.
we
Saturday
will
with, for Brandon's
maybe
birthday.
start having someone draw our house plans by the end of our new house.
Okay.
Some
Alex.
fingers.
So, are we clearing trees this month, though? So, is that good
Oh,
news?
yeah,
Clearing trees. We're clearing trees
I
tomorrow.
cleared a tree. It fell right on my
She did. It was hilarious. It was about as thick as this thing.
Yeah, we
it wasn't.
actually didn't have that on film. It would have been hilarious.
It would have been hilarious, but I didn't know.
It was right as we were walking out, and TJ was on the phone. Oops. Whack was on the phone.
Oh, whack got whacked.
No, no.
So I was
With
holding
wood.
the hedge clippers, and I was like, well, I'm bored. He's on the phone. I said, cut this tree.
I'm gonna cut this
I
palm
said
frond
could
down. I
cut
bet I
this-
can cut this tree down.
Yeah, well, once I cut this giant
The hand
palmetto
clippers.
bush, I noticed there's a tiny little oak tree back at home.
Yeah,
But
it was
it was maybe like
no thicker than that
7 foot.
tripod.
Yeah.
It was.
It wasn't thicker than that, and it was no leaves.
No,
it
it
wasn't dead. It was
it
still
was-
green inside. But
It's coming down anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's
but
over
anyways,
here.
I clipped it, and
All right,
my
that's gonna
main
go on your
objective
head.
was just to cut through the trunk, and wasn't paying attention to the top of the tree that was going to fall on my head. And it
It was fun.
There's a lot of videos of people cutting down trees.
Yeah, no, this you couldn't even call this thing a tree. It was a
Oh.
twig.
It was like
It was a
it
thick
reminded
twig.
me of a Charlie Brown.
I think
Yeah, it's
thick
nothing.
twig.
It's no branches, anything like that. It
So
was.
it's like this.
It
little-
had
It was
no
yeah,
leaves.
it's no thicker than that tree.
Yeah.
No thicker than
It
that
was-
tree, just 10 foot tall.
Oh, okay.
She cut half of it and came down.
I'm just
It
looking.
didn't hurt. It-
But yeah, end of the month. We went out there. We went out there on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday we went out there and like that's
I
upside
keep
down.
moving the scarf and I keep forgetting
Yeah,
to
no,
have
it's
the
not
microphone
close.
on there.
we
Went out there on Tuesday. We
the pathway where we flagged
flagged where we think we're going to put it, which now it's going to go 10 foot further back.
which means more trees
Which more means
removal.
You guys need like 4 acres by the time you guys start building the house.
we really do. We need to buy the plot next to us, but just don't have money for it right now. Anybody want to give us $115,000? That'd be great.
That'd be a really amazing website.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what did I just miss?
$115,000 website.
Oh,
It's attainable.
I get
Or a
it.
business solution.
I get it.
But
Give me a second.
But yeah, so end of the month though, they're gonna come out and work on
Start
spend 8 hours on clearing
And it'll definitely clear all the underbrush and vines. There's
Everything
kind of
5
vines
foot
and
down.
thorny stuff. Like it's about knee high.
so that
If you
will
get
be
halfway into the property, like the thorns and the bushes are.
so nice. It will make things a lot more real. Right now we're walking
Yeah, 'cause
out
you
into the
can't-
woods.
We can only walk halfway
You guys have
to
to
the
come
back
out
of the
with us.
property, and we feel like, okay, this is a lot of land, and we're only halfway. We can't even get to the back of it.
Yeah, by the way, next video, lower contrast, man. That was bright.
Facebook.
Okay, so it looks fine. We couldn't get it to play on Facebook we played it for James,
Mhm.
our RIG and it wouldn't play on Facebook, so we had to show him the
Anyways.
actual video from his phone.
Moving on.
Wasn't
Yeah. So
What are you looking for?
I'm looking forward to finishing 2 books this month.
Oh,
Nice.
So I'm trying to up my game. I'm trying to do at least 10 pages a day. I know I've mentioned that before, but I really am looking forward to have that kind of as one of my goals, to be able to read more, to expand my knowledge base and not just stick with the drama fantasy books that I used to read from prior. So
what books are you reading?
right now, Think and Grow Rich. It's a
Yep.
Bowling Hill, famous one. Still working on that, finishing it up. And he just uses that old-timey language. It's just, I get it. But anywho, and the second one I don't know yet. I want to pick up, as I mentioned from prior, Awaken the Giant by Tony Robbins, which is like an 800-pager.
I'm awake.
So,
You gonna finish that?
what?
You're gonna finish it this month?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. So I said I would like to get that started.
Gotcha.
So, but it's in a work in progress. I have a book club that I'm doing with some of my teammates, and I want to see what the next book is going to be, what we're going to choose. So hopefully I can get it done in the next 2-3 weeks. So go from there. But all right then. So
Makes the drink.
yeah. So thank you, Patty. I think we're all pretty good right now. Just drinking
Yeah, we're
the
good.
sun I need. So yeah, I'm not feeling drowsy yet.
Yet. You're only halfway through your drink.
So,
Trending topic.
Insert sound effects here.
Trending topic. Rick.
Houston Rockets trade James Harden to Brooklyn Nets in a 4-team mega deal. So yes, I saw that on the Twitters. And I was like, what
I guess
the
I didn't realize that he wanted to leave as bad as he did. So
What is a 14 mega deal?
I know. I was
basically,
one
four
person.
teams all got together and said, "I'll give you this amount of money. I'll give you this amount of money. I'll give this player, this player, this player, this player," and they were able to move between 4 teams. Everybody was able to get
so it
what
wasn't
they
just
wanted.
one person.
Oh.
So yeah, it's not like I will trade somebody to you, you trade somebody to me. It's like, hey, well, for you to be able to afford James Harden, I will trade you, but then you trade this guy
person
over to here, and there was a 4-team deal to
So
make.
usually it's kind of back and forth between 2 teams.
Yeah.
Like I said, so a 14 thing is kind of a big deal.
4-team to make everybody happy, everybody get the star player that they wanted out of it.
So, in my experience, which of course is not much, this deal is actually really started during the whole draft thing. Like, if I get him, or if you allow me to have him, I want him. That way I can afford him and do that. So typically this negotiation starts during the draft, in my experience.
Give of knowledge.
And James Harden looks like Joel.
Yes.
Looks just
Frazier?
like Joel Frazier. Yeah.
Scary, I knew who that was.
Search me.
Once again, I have no idea who these people are.
You'd
You
know
need to go to
Joel.
the tent.
Socialite.
Yeah, the bar, dude. Like,
Bartender.
Bartender. It's okay.
Oh, now I know who that is. So awesome. Well, on my trending topic,
Tending.
whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yes, I'll have another. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You got it, Screwball.
So this is really hilarious and kind of a travesty. And
I was wondering how this was going to go because you didn't link the article.
no, yeah,
So none of us can read about it.
yeah. Well, no, you can pull it up. You can just find that on there. But
Apparently, I didn't link
Yeah.
the article either. It's okay.
Didn't everybody know if you want to know about something, you could just Google it?
yeah, because it's all true on there. Anyways,
It is.
Whiskey makes my friends mean and giggly.
different liquors will make you react differently. Anyways, so apparently,
Did you say rate differently?
react.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm like rate.
That too. No means yes.
I'm sorry.
Baseball. So Samsung tweets out like the Galaxy Unpacked promo, and usually Twitter will say posted from whatever, etc.
Oh.
And apparently Samsung tweeted it out from an iPhone. iPhone.
Whatever user was using the
It did it from an
tweeter.
iPhone. So-
So, like, Samsung execs really use iPhones. is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, so I mean that's just a lot about iPhone. They're like, that's right, even they're using our product. But I mean, South Korea has a huge issue with that. Whoever was that posted it, because it could have been maybe somebody's personal phone and said, "Oh, it's not working. I got my whatever." It doesn't matter. But I mean, imagine
Yeah, it's bad.
just
That's bad.
that person got fired. I'm sure. That
Yeah,
person
yeah.
got fired or pay cut something.
Yeah.
Because these are two.
Use the computer. You know you're supposed to use the computer. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
If it didn't work from your phone, use the computer.
or Samsung phone.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be a slap in the face. It's like what was it? The joke that I saw I guess it was just one of those single slot cartoons right there, and it was basically a guy who works for Pepsi, and it says, "You're fired. We found coke in your system." So
That's a couple of years ago. That was funny.
yeah, I love that one. So all right, Patty. Oh, look with the link.
Yes, I just asked that. You know, The Mandalorian season 3 is confirmed.
Woohoo!
It's probably going to be in 2022 because in 2021 this year they are going to do the Book of Boba Fett.
I'd like
It's a spin-off.
vote to remove a member from that show.
What happened?
We can keep him around for tech. He has not watched one episode of The Mandalorian.
Oh.
Like, I knew where you were going with that. That's what I'm like.
I feel like our.
I was like, why?
Because our friends.
I'm like, I'm not spoiling this. For you.
She thought you were talking about her.
I thought you were talking about me because I'm giving spoilers. I'm like, you should know these things.
I was like, I'm going.
This guy. Wow, really? Okay.
So, anyways, back to my topic. The Book of Boba Fett, which, if you watch the rolling credits at the end of season 2, you know that some things are happening with Boba Fett. So they're going to give him his own spinoff series, and some other spinoffs coming from The Mandalorian are also Ahsoka and Rangers of the New Republic, which I haven't looked into that one, so I'm pretty interested to look into that.
How much can these companies milk from a franchise?
However, there is also pressure from the fan side for Lucasfilms to do Baby Yoda and Luke Skywalker series. However, there's also equally people against that because if they do a series with them, they think it's going to lead to everything that happened at the temple, and that means Baby Yoda is probably going to be extinct. So he's not going to make it.
I get it. I get it.
So it's like if they don't talk about it, it's like you don't know.
Loose ends.
But yeah, it's loose ends. So, but if they do talk about it, it's pretty obvious where it's going.
And again, I get it. The companies do this. That's fine. Do whatever you want. But I'm thinking,
how want to kill off the hottest character?
But how far? Have you not watched Game of Thrones? Anyways, but think about this.
Khaleesi made it.
Yeah.
Hottest character in the world.
Literally.
Fire.
Dragonfire and hot.
But in the sense of the story, because I'm sure not everything is canon.
Yeah.
Apparently, I just astounded her. She's like, not everything's canon?
Gag reflex?
Baseball.
It goes down this side. Yeah.
I inhaled.
That's some water.
Your water's right here.
So you get to see somebody die live, I guess. Sorry about that, guys and gals.
Please. So yeah, no, anyway.
But I mean, there's only so many things that can go canon. There's so many things only that can go down that rabbit hole. And like you said, you either leave loose ends open like that,
she's crying,
or
it's hilarious.
You okay?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'll be okay. Right at this moment, not.
So
it was like drinking fire.
Over to me. You're supposed to sip it, not chug it. See the rest of us. Hers is gone. It's like, oh, it is.
Oh, it's not empty gone. It's just less than hours.
Which is
okay. All right.
Yeah, we're letting Patty drink us under the table.
You guys have taller.
Oh, here we go with it.
So
okay, fine.
Probably about
okay, fine. Ready?
Okay,
I'm
definitely beating Crack over there, but I wasn't beating.
Oh shit!
Now he's really gonna go to sleep. All right, so
mistakes have been made.
All right, let's hurry up.
Betty White turns 99.
Oh, I
saw. She's
that.
turning 99.
Did you see the side by side?
No, I didn't. So cool. They were doing one of the things that she does. She runs a mile every day.
I did not know
that.
That's
what she said. Now with COVID going on, she hasn't been running a mile every day, but she still does something. And I don't know if she had a Peloton or something for in home, but that boy.
Let it burn.
She runs a mile every day, and then she goes outside to feed her there's 2 ducks that show up every morning to come see her. And she goes outside and feeds her 2 ducks.
I feel like Tyler's going to live
I thought
forever.
it was so cool.
I would have liked to said she feeds her alligator.
Yeah.
You remember she was in the movie Lake Placid?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. That was
So,
great.
anyways, happy birthday, Betty White. My car is named after you.
It is.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Betty's
Model A is named after. My Model A is 1928, and she was born in 33.
It's our goose.
Okay.
Whatever. 98.
Whoa, goose.
I thought your can opener.
He was
going
being
crazy.
beckoned.
So hold on a second. Wait. So when
1922.
she was born? She was born 22. Wow.
It's 22. 99 years. Trending.
Local.
Trending
All
local.
right.
Planet Obstacle Orlando, the world's largest indoor obstacle park, is just a little over an hour away from Lakeland. Or is it? I'm sorry, I missed a whole word there.
And there was a question about
I was wondering why that was the question.
because Frick will read anything you put on the screen.
Teleprompter.
Frick Burgundy
Oh
will
my
read
God.
anything
No.
you put on the teleprompter.
Actually, I was thinking more
I
along the lines
should
of.
edit her stuff.
It had a question mark, and she was like, "From
San
Lakeland."
Diego.
No, was it Bruce Almighty or was it? Yeah, it was Bruce Almighty because Evan was the second one. Evan Almighty. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. I know. I was thinking more along the lines of Bruce Almighty, where he's going like, "How do you really like
You want to tell us about this topic again?
Nope.
Please continue. So 50,000 square feet of what?
It's an hour away from Lakeland.
It is an hour away from Lakeland.
Interesting.
It is a 50,000 square foot of obstacles, pits of foam, rock climbing, bumper cars, and more.
Ooh.
The inside park is open for
That's a reader.
the,
Girl.
the indoor park is open for all ages and is located just north of Orlando in Lake Mary.
And
And Whack wants to make sure you go fuck yourself, San Diego. Link.
she said
Like-
Link.
Clap in unison.
Link.
Uh,
So I saw that was trending. You
I did
didn't
not
have
see
one in there, so I popped that in there. 50,000 square feet of awesomeness.
well, in Dade City, they did the snow.
The
Yeah,
snowcat, yeah.
Yeah.
So this would be a fun,
It's
cool
all
thing to
indoors.
go to and go goof off at. Like
I would prefer probably the snow place or whatever.
And
I wanna do-
because,
I wanna do
like,
both.
in
Yeah.
summertime, when kids are out of
Goose.
school,
Goose.
yeah. When in summertime, when when kids
so
are out of school, it's normally raining every day because it's Florida
Summertime,
in
yeah.
summer. So, like a nice indoor place for them to do all that.
If you could like put over her face him doing that at that exact moment.
we don't have enough time. All right, Frack, go ahead.
I'm trying to stay alive.
But yes, I would really love.
See you listing.
I'd love to go there. I think it would be really, really fun. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be cool. Yeah, definitely.
But it's in Lake Mary, which is
It's about
that's a trip.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
I
little
mean, so
bit
you
of a
just
trip.
make a day out of it and go find a fun restaurant too, because
We.
I did say we.
He said yes in French.
Oh, we.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
alluding to
so
my-
here, a little more
Future
local here to
song.
us. In the Lakeland Dixieland area, they're actually having a grant to help spruce up and beautify the Dixieland area. So it's very nice.
They're
'cause
gonna do
it-
like
making
murals.
it
Like, they've
lanes
already
was
started doing
fucking
some
weird.
art and murals and
yeah,
stuff.
from private.
Now
they're
she's
actually-
funny.
angry on this
You
thing.
put that in
Go
there?
back to the left.
Like the
Oh.
Dixieland making it 2 lanes, that was sprucing it up. That's what I said.
Well, I'll just add them.
Oh, thank you.
The road diet.
So yeah. But anyway, so they're trying
That's
to
where my
beautify.
anger is coming from.
A lot of cities are doing this right now, where they're trying to put murals, put paintings, supporting local artists.
Mhm.
Even some restaurants, they're allowing their walls to be painted because they want that kind of service coming in. Somewhere to stop people to take pictures
See
at.
it 2 lanes.
So.
Well, it's cool because it
different.
gets more people out spending money at local
Right.
in local areas.
But it's actually cool.
Going to all the train stuff.
It's actually cool. They actually are putting a grant up for this, so
Yeah.
that way people are actually going to get paid for this.
Right.
It's provided by
It's
the
not
city.
like, oh, can I paint your walls just for exposure?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm actually going to get paid for my art.
It's very true. So I thought it was really cool.
That
I know what.
And I also saw this one, which Whack has graciously added for me because I forgot to pull it in. So this
Descent.
Descent Craft Brewing Company is a tap room based in St. Pete, and it's going to be opening downtown Lakeland on Kentucky Ave, and it's going into what was briefly known as the Cantina Restaurant
it's
at the end of Kentucky.
Urban Appeal, that store right there. Yeah, so it's going to be to the left of that. It used to be like not a pita pit, but it used to be like the other.
Yeah, across from the taco joint.
Cantina.
It was Cantina, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's right now.
Across
wasn't it Taco Bell?
No, it's across from Taco Bell.
The street.
Across the other side.
Right. If you look right out the door, yeah, it's right there.
2 down from
to the left. Yes.
Well, yeah, Evolution used to be.
Yeah, like Revival's there, and then
Revival.
You
Revival.
can't talk to me about new stuff that's downtown. I have a toddler. What's down there? I don't know. It's newer than newer than 3 years. Couldn't tell you.
That's really cool.
We don't BNI anymore.
Yeah, we don't BNI, and I don't get date night. So
they have outspoken ales and unconventional brews like the Dole Whip and Spiral. I can't talk.
You can tell I put this stuff in.
Dole Whip inspired Berliner.
Black Forest Cake Stout. Yes.
And they all sound delicious, and I'm sure that I can't have it.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at it like, craft beer.
Tell me
not
all
gluten
these
free.
things that sound delicious that I can't have. It's fabulous.
Maybe I should have just given you the Redfin study one. And I should have taken that.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
I usually don't do
No, whatever. Torch you can't have beer. Haha. Maybe they'll have really wonderful wine.
Or a glass of ice.
Or maybe they'll have a White Claw.
My favorite.
You can always take
I
White
feel
Claw
so bad for her because she has to drink.
I buy them.
Yeah.
Because it's all I can drink. If I want to not.
If she wants to not drink liquor or wine.
All the time.
Yeah, we don't want to chug our stockpile of wine.
I want to have a beer with my friends.
We need you all to jump in and help us out here. Help us find something that Patty can also drink outside.
We need gluten-free.
Sparkling water? No.
We need gluten-free craft beer.
There you go. Find us that, Chad. If you know somebody, if you know a company
it's
or something.
Craft beer. How are the skinny jean people not making a gluten?
There are some, but they're
terrible.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I love craft beer, actually.
Yeah, skinny jeans.
The skinny jeans don't work. All right. Redfin study. The recent Redfin study shows that from Tampa to Polk County is one of the hottest real estate markets in the U.S. It technically said Tampa, but then in there it eluded that heading toward the Lakeland area is basically.
Well, Lakeland was also on like the top 100 places to live. That's not a gun. That's our ice machine.
Yeah.
But yeah, which is, yay, good for property values. Boo for the traffic that's coming this way. But
well, not only that, but we're looking outside of Polk County because it's so booming. It's like.
Well, good luck unless you go to Haines City or Polk City, somewhere like that, or go out to Alton.
Winter Haven, like Wales.
Even Winter Haven.
Just a bummer, but yeah.
Well, but within that corridor there, if we're talking specifically Tampa to Lakeland, you got Seffner. You've got Zephyr Hills. You've got Dover.
Just got to find it for land, though.
Yeah, land.
Right.
5+ acres. There's nothing in Zephyr. Zephyr Hills, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Zephyr Hills is kind of. I still didn't know.
Like, you still want to be around things.
Yeah, and that was our biggest. That was our biggest thing is that we wanted the 5+ acres, but
Plant City.
I don't.
Now, see, we're different.
It's close enough.
We don't care.
To Lakeland. Yeah.
Like, as long as I can get internet wherever I'm going, I could care less. Yeah. I don't people anyways.
I like to be close to things.
I want to
go out and eat
Instacart.
Well, I wanted to be.
The overcharge price.
I wanted to be 20 minutes. We were in agreement that we wanted to be 20 minutes basically from Winter Circle. So 20 minutes from me.
His dad, my dad, my
20 minutes from my mom, and then we're in Brandon.
Yeah,
so we were trying to stay.
And I say an hour.
Relatively close.
Yeah.
So, which again, and again, if you're out there, once again, let us know of any information if you have got a hot real estate deal.
Lakeland Linder, obviously we've talked about this before. Lakeland Linder expanding to commercial. They put the
and
Amazon.
They're complaining about it now.
They put the Amazon thing in there, are they?
Yeah, because the commercial planes are so loud and they have to only come during business hours. Oh yeah, the residential are complaining about it. It's hysterical.
Should have known. You buy next to an airport, give me a break.
What do you expect?
You know what you're getting into.
Even if it's a small airport, you're still going to get traffic regardless.
Well, we haven't for so long, so now it's like, oh, how dare you?
Her dad had said, "You guys still want to live here, even though all them planes are coming in?" We're like, Yeah.
Yeah, it means there's money coming into
Cool.
our area.
Yeah, it means there's a lot of money coming in. Like,
It means businesses are doing well.
yeah, Amazon put a warehouse in Lakeland. Publix is opening. Like, Publix is constantly expanding their footprint. Like, yeah.
We're going.
Two truths and a lie.
Laser, eye laser.
Right.
My favorite coffee flavor is hazelnut. I can drive a manual transmission vehicle, and I have slept in a treehouse.
I read it completely wrong.
That's why I enunciated my words for you.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
You're
go.
welcome.
I
The whiskey
slept
mixed up.
in a treehouse. Is a lie.
I'm gonna go with that as well.
I'm gonna go with
Because
hazelnut.
you tall.
She's got a lot of allergies.
Treehouses are like the biggest they usually get, unless you got somebody with a lot of money, is like a 4x8 board. She's 6'2", 6'3", 6'2". Yeah,
But you're assuming I slept in it recently.
you add a pillow.
I was a child at one time.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, but
I
like
told Tyler.
the smoky fire makes you. My
we were over at
jacket
dad's
smelled like
house, and there was
Uh,
a picture of
Still
me
smell
as a kid.
from fire smoke, and
Tyler
you're like,
goes,
eh.
I go, Tyler, who's
No.
this? And he goes, baby Tyler. It's normally when I show him pictures of a baby, it's him when he was little. And I go, no, that was mommy when she was little. And he's like,
Mommy
I
wasn't
don't think
little.
so.
Does not compute.
Our fire the other night. I had my jacket while I'd taken it and set it here. I threw it in dirty clothes. We were cleaning up earlier. She can still smell it, she said, because it was here for 2 days.
All right. They said treehouse. I said hazelnut.
And you are correct.
Bam.
So my uncle.
Yeah, I didn't know what kind of color.
Favorite color.
It's okay. My
I
uncle
figured that
Doug.
could be like a technicality, so I didn't want to
Right.
go there.
My uncle Doug made me a treehouse that fit me in Michigan. So I
can't wait. And I will tell you, when we have the property, but once we start getting it cleared, for sure putting a tree house in it. I'm doing rope bridge from one tree
Have
to
you
another.
seen like the master tree builder guy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's cool.
they're very expensive, but yes.
It's like
But-
building a house.
But
Oh.
Essentially.
I 100% intend on doing some sort of big tree house for us to go be kids in and hang in, let Tyler be a kid in. I want a rope bridge going from one tree to another tree. Like, we have all that
Why can't you
stuff.
have it from the house to?
Yeah,
That would be
that would be cool. And we
Yeah,
have the
dude.
second story.
It's like
And I can see you seeing lights and stuff to make it your outdoor.
I do. I want to.
We
Yeah.
hung up our patio.
Yeah, I want to do. I'm actually going to take we have the pixie style lights that I grid the roof with, and I'm going to run those down the property line type of deal to kind of show a pathway or
Nice.
we'll have tiki torch. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have a lot of fun out there.
Awesome.
I'm excited.
All right. So moving on to the next one. So my three are: I can play piano, I can play the djembe, or I can play classical guitar.
I don't know what a djembe is.
I don't.
It's an African drum, kind of like
remember
a.
if you can play guitar or not. I know you can play djembe. It's just drums.
No, it's a percussion item. Like
It's
drum.
that's what I meant.
African drum.
I'm gonna go with piano just because in my brain, I think I remember your sister can play the guitar, so that in my brain would make me think that you can play guitar too.
That's what
I'm
I'm
gonna
thinking.
say piano.
I'm going with guitar.
And you two would be correct. I can play the piano, but I cannot play it. I can like do chopsticks.
Yeah.
I can't play a song, can't play anything on it. So I can't play the djembe, which is the African drum and everything else. I can't play classical guitar, which is the one that's in the nylon strings, the 6 one. So it's kind of like the Spanish flamenco type. So not very well, but I can't play it.
It's all good.
None of those were a lie. He can play it. all of
Yeah,
them.
you can.
You drink. Oh, you did.
Yes.
Go.
All right. I wanted to be a veterinarian when I grew up. When I was young, I wanted to be a veterinarian. I graduated high school with honors, and I got my first job at 20 years old.
Uh,
I know. I think the last one's a lie. I'm pretty sure. Or I mean the truth. No, a lie. No, but
At 20,
20. I'm gonna say that's a
I
lie.
was very sheltered.
you were sheltered.
was it? No, you're 21.
When we met, that's
Yep. Yep, 21. You did not get your first job at 20.
That's
Okay, I'm changing my answer here.
that's where I was going.
Then I'll go with veterinarian. Then.
no, I did want to be a veterinarian.
I do remember that. She talked about that in another show.
And then I don't want to watch animals suffer. I did graduate high school with honors. I got my first job at 19. I was about to turn 20. I got my first job in
So I was right to begin.
June.
Doing what?
And
Working for Bobby?
no, Applebee's.
Oh, man, I forgot about that. I tried to delete that out of my memory.
Okay.
You weren't wrong.
Waggity wag. Don't talk back.
And that's how, I mean, honestly, if I
That's
never
how
worked
babies
at
are.
Applebee's, I would have never met you because that's how I met Sherry.
Yeah.
Technicalities.
He's like, if you're not before you and I work together, doesn't matter.
The positive details. Someday I'd like to learn to dance. Someday I'd like to get my pilot's license.
That's true.
Someday I'd like to learn to speak French.
So Kay says French. I said, what the hell did I say? This was earlier when I was reading it to him.
I'm gonna say French is a lot.
I'm going to go with French.
Yeah.
French is a lie?
Because we know you can't dance. So French is a lie.
French is a lie. I would like to learn to
Good
swing.
job, Kay.
I'd like to learn to swing.
I know he wants to get his pilot's license.
Mhm.
I really do.
I was kind of iffy on the dancing because he doesn't dance, but it doesn't mean he doesn't want to dance.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Doesn't do.
I don't dance because I don't know
And
how
he's
to
never
dance.
mentioned even the slight possibility of wanting to dance. So
I was gonna put like Italian or another language, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's kind of not a lie.
he's like,
I'd like to learn multiple other languages, just
Yeah.
not French, because I don't. But then I'm like, but that's also is that Canadian,
Well,
French Canadian.
according to both sides, I have a friend who's French Canadian and a friend who is from France, and
Eventually, the Canadians are going to speak Chinese eventually. So not political
Mandarin.
show. Next one. This side bracket.
it's like Spanish. Spanish from Mexico passed Spanish to
Yeah.
Peru,
Yeah.
or Portugal's Portuguese. So
oh,
Spain.
Spain, yeah, Spain, exactly. So I mean, it's although it's French, it's going to
Countries
be
are next to
different
each other.
French,
They're the same.
Spanish.
Yeah,
They're the
the
same.
same. They're the same.
Yeah.
North America, South America, United States of America.
Whiskey.
Okay.
It's all Americas.
Awesome. It's all America.
All right. So, all right, food bracket. This is going to be a tough one because
We're going to because that's what's
decide.
delicious.
What kind of food we're gonna have?
All right, what kind of food are we having?
Sushi or Italian?
Sushi. Oh, it's so tough. I love my Italian.
Italian. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm Italian.
Well, okay, so I was going to say as friends or just individually?
right.
Individually, Italian.
Italian.
So individually, I have to go with Italian too. But as friends, I really enjoy doing
Oh well, yeah,
sushi with
that's
y'all.
different. So,
Yeah, because after you eat Italian, you want to go to sleep.
Yes.
or after you chug a whole thing of
Baseball.
whiskey peanut butter, well, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Italian as well.
All
All
right,
right, Italian moves on.
all right. So now we got ice cream or frozen yogurt.
Frozen yogurt.
Frozen yogurt.
I wish we would put gelato there, but
Yeah, because then I wouldn't have picked it.
yeah. Out of those two, then I have to go ice cream instead.
Not my screen.
All right.
Flip- flip it.
Not
Flip the
you.
granola.
Where's, yeah,
It's on
go down,
between his legs.
It's on the floor. Where
It
is it?
is.
Come on, Wack, work for it. Yeah, that's right.
I thought for sure he was going to
Get
pick
it,
it
boy.
me.
Ice cream. Frozen
Frozen
yogurt.
yogurt wins.
This thing's weighted.
Great.
Oh. Mm.
Do you have anything left?
No.
I can't do my thing.
All
I was
right.
going to italicize it.
There you go.
Oh.
Wings? or gourmet burgers.
What makes it a gourmet? So sorry.
Like, say you go to like a
Blue cheeseburger, bacon Swiss, mushroom, blah blah blah.
So
yeah,
it doesn't
like
have,
if
it
you
doesn't
go
have
to a
mayonnaise.
burger restaurant, like where they have like upscale burgers, like where you're paying $15 for a burger.
I still get a Michigan hairless, so
I
there's
feel
that.
like it needs to be like Winner's Wings or Chop Shop Burger.
Okay, so in that
There
case,
you go.
Yeah. And that's really tough for me.
Yeah, gourmet burger. It doesn't have mayonnaise. It has aioli.
Yeah. There's-
I was wondering what that was. Thank you. There's a new place called So Fresh
well,
that just
no, it's
came
got
out.
like herbs and stuff like mixed.
Yeah,
into
exactly.
it.
It's still
when
it's
I
fancy
go
mayonnaise.
when I go to another place and they talk about that they have really good wings and really good burgers, which
do you
one
wanna
am I
try?
going to probably go with?
Man,
It sucks because I mean chicken's chicken and burger burger.
I'm going with burger.
yeah. I mean, because I love wings too, but
I'm very judgmental on my wings. So if
I think
we're
so,
going
yeah.
to a new place and they say they have good wings and I get them and they suck.
Yeah, because if they
I'm
aren't,
gonna be real disappointed.
Okay, then burger. Based on that,
if
yeah.
I
If it's
get
not
a-
winners or decision
If I get a
wings,
burger
like
and they say it's really good and it's just okay, it's just okay, and I'm not going to be.
Hooters
like,
says
super
they have
disappointed.
really good wings, and there's so
They
many.
have boobies.
Yeah, and well,
Yeah.
Beef O'Brady's won like some like the luau or whatever like that for like best wings or something like that, and I'm like,
Sure.
they use it's like Frank's hot sauce. What? It's like, come on, man.
Poured out of a jar,
Yeah, they do.
and their wings are like.
In case anybody from Beef O'Brady's is watching, it's not slander, it's just an opinion.
It's just the truth.
Now it's slander.
Whatever, kick us off your platform.
All right, so last one, whack.
The Beef O'Brady.
Steak or seafood?
Steak.
Steak.
I don't like steak.
Seafood.
Really, that's first. You don't like me?
I really don't. It hurts my tummy.
I love seafood. I would eat seafood
See, and
10 days.
I like seafood, but
If I could choose between the two.
but if I gotta choose between the two, there's no.
I can easily
I
eat
can eat
salmon every day and not
every
steak.
And that's the
day.
difference
Yeah.
is that I like salmon, but I don't like regular.
So we're tossed up again 50-50?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Throw
top is steak,
Top of steak. Throw this.
bottom is seafood. Here you go, chat. Ready? You can watch this. What do we got?
Bottom.
Weighted.
Stupid.
Weighted
It's got to be.
seafood. That's
For it to keep going at the bottom the whole time.
Hey,
Hey,
the first one got the
no
top.
more flips. We need coins. Throw that drink.
All right. So Italian or gourmet burger?
why are you saying Italian? It's not an iPhone.
That's why, because she owns a tech company. It has an I in front of it. It's I.
This is actually sheer curiosity.
Italian.
What the fuck do you want me to say?
Italian.
Italian.
She's angry. Water makes her mad.
Yeah.
Okay, so my ears, I don't hear a difference from what you're saying and what I'm saying.
Italian, iPhone,
Italian.
Rather than I.
the it phone,
I.
and the iPhone.
The I. Or the it.
So say it again.
Italian
Italian. Like saying
It-
the
it.
letter E. Italian.
It.
Not
or
Italian.
Italian.
Yeah.
Italian.
No.
Italian.
No. Here's the thing, and this is
The
sheer
Italian
curiosity actually, because
The
like,
Italian stuff we're gonna-
you're speaking
The Italian side.
Italiano.
comes in from your Gmail box.
So it's the I is not that it's silent; it's just pronounced different. It's the way it's set up in the.
Italian.
So it would be Italian. It would be Italian. I know it's your English language, okay? It's really weird. So
Well, I get criticized for a lot of words that I say, but it's just a northern thing. So I
okay, no, that could be a thing. It's like saying
Don't mind us.
I say milk wrong because it's milk. That's how I say it. Like milk.
Oh, you said milk. Okay, but it's milk.
How do you
Right.
say wash?
Well, I say wash properly. I don't say
Okay.
wash.
Chris says his worst.
Yeah, but I say
that drives me crazy.
I have to think about it. But calendar, I always say calendar.
Calendar.
But it's just
But it's a Michigan thing, right?
yeah. It's
No,
just
it's like so. Yeah, so see that I was just curious. I was at first like she's either screwing with me or she's actually.
no. That's why I was like, what am
At
I
first,
saying
I thought
wrong?
she was just messing with us. So
Yeah.
All right, all the Italians out there, we need to know how you say Italian. Is it Italian? Is it Italian? Is it Italian? Do you email it?
Is it?
How's this work? Is it Italian? Comes from AOL.
All right. So what did we choose? Since I just had an education
All right,
here.
so it was Italian or gourmet burger.
Definitely Italian.
Yeah.
I'm going Italian.
I'll go with Italian.
Oh, so wait, we'll go for all the vowels. Italian, Italian,
Italian. Italian.
Italian.
And sometimes
That sounds
Italian.
like Italian.
But see, I'm going to italicize Italian.
There you go, see, I said it right.
There
There you
it is. On your iPhone
again.
or your iPad.
Or your
So
iPad.
that's just italicized
iPad.
Italian.
iPad.
iPad.
It's
Italian.
iPad.
Call it an iPad.
I know, but I'm just
I get you. Listen, it's your language.
My phone.
Y'all made this screwed up, okay? Not me.
iPhone.
I hate all of
This is great. Drink your water.
you. I will. I'm going to piss later too.
I hope you do. If you don't, you need a doctor.
I'm going to put my gum back in my mouth and drive all the nuts.
You drive him nuts.
Wow. Frozen yogurt or seafood?
Ooh.
Out of those two,
Yeah, like, good job.
That's terrible.
I'll have to go with frozen yogurt in this case.
How do you put one dessert in with the rest of food?
I just guess it.
Is that how she cooks?
Yeah. Yes.
Here's a candy wrapper. Here's some salt. Just see what happens. With it.
Pulls out the cabinet and she's like, spices. Chicken. Ooh, babe, what kind of
That's
chicken
how
is
I
this? Oh, it's
Italian.
yeah, it's Italian.
It's
It doesn't phase me a bit because to me it sounds right. Like whatever.
all right.
Frozen yogurt makes me
Yeah,
happier than
I
seafood
would
does.
rather have frozen yogurt.
Yes.
Love me some shrimp.
So between the two of them, who wins? Probably Italian.
Yeah.
Italian's got to take it.
Yeah.
Hey, Italiano!
Italiano.
Best food ever. Italian.
Italian takes the board for the night. Italian. Oh, what do we got going on? What's up in the financial market? How you doing? Get ready to come up on tax time again.
That's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Corporate taxes.
Well, no, corporate taxes are different sometimes, depending on who's doing it. Some people do it 12-month rolling from
True.
January, December. Some people do it on middle of the year because it's easier for them. Some people do it even quarterly. But anyways, actually, I wanted to have a quick talk on budgets again to remind everybody, since even though I complained earlier about, resolutions now and why not forever? Well, then I guess if this is a resolution you want to have a budget.
At all.
No, then
Yeah.
it just makes my eyes like droopy. That's all it is. So it looks like I'm sleeping and I'm talking.
So we really need to pay attention right now because
Yeah, so no, I get that stoner eye. Like, yeah, man.
it's just a better drill.
So
And
anyways,
whiskey.
but yeah, so get on your budget, live below your means if you need to. You don't have to always spend that money on that cup of coffee. Buy yourself the 12 thing of Folger, $12 thing, and then save yourself $80 a month.
Ooh, we
So,
need to
create a
share the
budget.
weekly savings plan.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right, we'll talk after.
Yeah, like,
So
the thing of
So,
Folgers. He's like, oh,
It's a cool. It's just a page that there's 52 weeks in the year. Week 1, you put away $1. Week 2, you put away $2.
oh
Week
yeah,
3, you put
I've heard that.
But if you want to go backwards, if you have extra money, that you can go backwards, or if you're like, I have an
You can
extra
fill in
$20, then
as-
go
yeah, like you have. a
cross
certain
out week
amount
18
you
and
have to
week
put.
2.
And
Type of deal.
and people sometimes they need a kind of accountability where they have something to follow.
It was like an extra $1,500 for the year, so it's a
There you go.
vacation.
That's it. There's a vacation.
Good amount.
There's emergency money right there. There's a
$1,500.
travel money. There's buying your kids a graduation present.
Budget for the love of God.
Whatever it is.
It can even be your Christmas money.
Right.
It could.
Yeah, because then your financial advisor doesn't say, "Hey, don't overspend on Christmas."
You're like, I didn't. I
Like,
paid for it.
I didn't.
Exactly. Or that way or that way. Even think about it. It could be your bill money. That way you don't fall behind. Because all of a sudden you fall behind on
Your
the
January
electric.
bill money. If you overspend on Christmas, then you need bill money in January.
What was your emergency count? I know we talked about that before. Like, what's the general preface on them?
Oh, okay. So they recommend, and now some people recommend just start with saving $1,000. So having 1,000 starting now. Again, that's 83. Well, if you do it for 1 year, that's going to be $83 a month. But if you want to do it in a quicker sense, then that's $250 a week essentially. But sometimes you need to be broken down more beyond that. I can't remember right now what 250 divided by 7 is, but essentially you're looking at saving about $40 a day. Saying instead of me spending it on all this other crap that I may not need or need to have, you don't have to get food from outside all the time. Yeah, meal prep sucks. I get it, eating the same thing, but make different meal preps with different things. So that way it's different. Just a lot of plans out there, a lot of things you can do. But also 1,000 is a starting point. Between 3,000 to 6,000 is what they say you want to have, or 3 to 6 months. So either number is going to work out because that's usually about 2 to 3 months worth of income.
And a lot of people, and we've been in that situation before.
For the average middle,
I was like,
for the average middle
That's not
income
even a
American.
rock payment. Sorry.
But we've been, but
For the average middle,
Okay.
everybody's living such different lives. So
Right.
that we've been in that boat where every single penny that comes in, we've got to figure out what bill it's going to go
Yep.
to be able to
Right.
get to next
Rob and
week.
Peter to
For,
PayPal.
yeah, and
Yep.
constantly
That's a credit
doing
card.
that. And one of the things that was very, very tough for us is to take that separate envelope or a savings account or something that you're not going to touch and put that $38.
Yeah.
Nobody just goes, I got $38 today, unless you're a server
Mhm.
and you made $100 for the day and you can take $38 out,
Right.
put it aside, and that's what the rest is what you have. Nobody gets paid $38 a day, $50 a day. You get your paycheck. So you have to set aside and say, every week I'm going to set
transfer
this
that
much
to
aside.
my savings.
Or whenever you get paid, every time I get paid, this much is coming out. This is what I have to live off of.
So
if it doesn't have to all go toward bills, if you just have extra money and you know, when I go out on the weekend, I've got this.
Because I
like,
have a couple extra dollars.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
take that money and put it in your savings.
Yeah.
And the philosophy of out of sight, out of mind.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Some people will say, "Hey, I trust myself," and I tell them, "Great, if
Sure.
you can have a savings account,
If you
have
can
somewhere
do
else, nowhere. If not, I like opening, what I call a discipline account. That way, you just put that money aside. It comes out of your checking account to here, and this way, you like to set it, forget it." Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
And it's cool because people will call, "Hey, how much do I have in here? X, Y, and Z." Oh,
Yeah.
I got money. Oh.
Yeah. I think that's one of the biggest things that we had to learn first off is set the money aside, get it out of your hands, set it aside, set yourself up on that weekly or bi-weekly, monthly, whatever you need to do to get rid of some money that you no longer count it as your income.
And,
so that way
everybody in chat, just remember, we're talking here from experience.
Yeah.
We've done this for a majority for ourselves. Fellow business owners out there, I'm sure y'all have done this too. If you need help or something like that, you can find me, Frack. I'm more than glad to help you out with all those things. All right, let's pass it on now to Frick.
Well,
You won't find him under Frack.
Oh yeah, you'll find me under Carlos Foster.
You can message us through whatever one of these
Dang.
20,000 domains. FFPW.sexy. Baseball. No.
Awesome.
I don't think. Can I just close?
We're married.
All right, go on.
Winning.
Winning.
All right. I was talking about this when you guys got here, but the WhatsApp is under scrutiny again for security flaws. Shocker.
All apps should be under security.
Yeah.
For security frauds. Or flaws. All of them.
Texting, everything. Like, I understand two-factor authentication. They want you to use their app. They want you to use a third-party app. They want to text you. I get it. And just be mindful. If you don't want somebody to get your shit, don't post it. Don't write it. Don't say it.
Don't say those.
Don't use the same passwords for everything.
Oh my God. So I got a machine today and I guessed the password.
Admin. Yeah, like for the love of just stop.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I had two clients.
55.
Two people I was helping on some support tickets this week that, hey, can you go ahead and log into my Gmail? Like, okay, it's this. Okay. And then I have 3 or 4 more Gmails that we need to roll through because they set up a bunch of pages. And I'm like, okay, what's the password? Same password. Okay. It's
Same password. Same password.
Nothing that.
Because, by the way, my password's the same for everything.
Like, no.
You could put a gun to my head and I don't know any of my passwords because they're all computer generated.
I know a good portion of them, but a lot of them are computer generated.
I'd say.
But
anything that I've created a password for in the last 2 years is definitely computer generated.
Yeah.
Yeah, MySpace is probably the one that I use to set the account up and then I go change the password.
I like the fact that at least for business-wise, the company makes us have to change ours every 35 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and that's another issue that as IT I run into is I set it to force you to change your password every 30, 60, 90 days.
Now I don't have it.
The idiots will call me on day 92. I can't get into my account. I'm like, well, did you see the prompt that was coming up every freaking day for the past 2 weeks? Well, yeah, I just ignored it. Awesome.
So then why am I helping you?
But a lot, it's easier when you have a password manager that you just create new passwords, save it into your password
Yeah, but
manager.
you have to save it into that. I have those people that still think that their browser is the safest.
Now, I'm not saying that it was any lesser perhaps back in the day, but back in 1997 or so, you had one password for 3 things. You only had AOL.
Right. And, your email box, which was AOL, but yeah.
And Hotmail account.
And then you didn't even have a bank account online.
I think I'm up to 5,200 accounts right now. So how would I remember that?
Yeah, just one password.
Nope. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
We one password.
All right. So
5,700.
When you need that tech help, you call that girl. YesFL.biz. Your electronic specialist, for those of you that are
that don't realize what the acronym stands for.
So,
Petty what?
I mean, social media.
Petty and Whack, TBA Marketing. Our company is TBA Marketing. Yeah. So yeah, we can develop your social network for you. It would just be a waste of money. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Just don't do it. Yep, it's trap.
It's a trap.
I get that it's cool, and I get that we could do it. I can pop up a
We
social
get a lot
media
of
site. It's
requests
just
lately for
got a lot of requests.
building a social media network.
Yeah, for decent money, for people that want to put decent money into it, and it's just
not worth the time.
the amount of money you're going to have into all of that. So, anyways, on that similar topic is custom solutions. So we have built a review booster application. So
you were talking about that.
I talked about this at BNI on Tuesday, but we built a review plugin, and not a plugin, it's a review site. And basically, you need to build your Google reviews and Facebook reviews and things like that. There's a application out there called Podium. It does inner messaging and Teams and things like that, but it also, one of the main capabilities of it was to send reviews, be able to send reviews out.
To your past
So
friends.
we built our own because we built it better.
If you have their
phone number or email, you can come in and basically put in their contact or import a spreadsheet, send all your past customers a text or an email, link them to the platform, and basically they click the link and they can go leave you a password. And then there were some other things in there that there were some other things in the other application that just wasn't as good as what we built, so we topped it up with some extra things, and I'll have a website for it. We're just finishing the testing round and getting it launched. But if you need to build your reviews, get at us. We can run the reviews campaign for you. You can provide a list, or we can give you an admin account, and you go in. We'll set up your company, and you go in and send all your friends a request to leave you a review.
And don't forget, this business owners, this is not just for the sake of having a product. It's for the sake of making your life simpler and easier and bring you more business too. Because you'd be surprised how many times, even if I'm looking around I'm visiting a new town and looking at a restaurant or something, if I see the stars are down, I'm like, it might be a good place,
I'm not going there. Yeah,
but I'm not going there because other people have had a lot of bad experiences with bad food or X, Y, and Z.
Or if it doesn't have any reviews.
Or any,
or a few reviews.
Google will rank you higher if your Google reviews are up. Your first goal is 25. Your second goal is 75, actually, not 50. Your next goal needs to be 75, and then you want to get up over that 150 mark.
Can we talk about how important QR codes are, that everybody is just like finding out about this, and I want to punch them all in their
So you
head?
don't have to touch anything. You just scan the QR code and see what you need.
I thought QR codes were the best thing since sliced bread when they came out.
Like, what, 10 years ago?
To use them. Yeah, we put them on our business cards, so you don't have to carry around a business card. You just scan it, and it saves our contact info right into your phone. You don't have to do anything. You just hit scan, and it saves it. And then no one ever used it. Like,
so now
see that little code right there? All you gotta do is scan it. And they're like, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and put your info into my phone.
Scan it. It will go in as a contact card.
So I actually did the little the bit.ly link basically, and when they click it, it opens up the saved contacts.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it did. It was a contact card.
Yes. So I'm like, since you can't scan, click.
Actually, I think the way to not get around it, but what people were doing before, and I remember this from years ago.
But now the menu is a big.
It was a program called Bump.
Yes.
Where basically you say, you turn on.
You set your phones.
You hit each other's phones, and it pulls up. I'm like, I'm a wizard.
So
we're just that close contact.
Big focus into custom solutions and helping businesses be able to grow in different ways, as well as solve issues within their business with processes and flows that can be custom written into software. So we've got 4 or 5 products we're going to launch this year. So pretty cool.
Awesome.
TV marketing. Let your awesome out.
What they said. But all right, then with that, let's go on here with the closing quote, and then we'll have Wack close us out here. And for with everything that's been happening in the world recently, I thought this was a pretty appropriate quote. So it is, in the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. That was from Sun Tzu, the book Art of War. Basically, with everything that's happening right now, Zoom saw the opportunity.
Yeah,
look at it.
My business, I saw the opportunity utilizing something like Zoom or another platform in order to continue business. So even though I'm not meeting face to face, I'm still able to help people and work with them. So, and now people that are needing all that help now because of these things are going to the digital remote world. You have individuals like Frick.
You don't have any more.
So yeah, exactly. So to be able to then help a person now, so she can, even though she's been doing that from prior, and she's been telling people already from prior. But anyways, Exactly.
So we've been telling people about e-commerce for years.
Yeah, exactly. So we realized.
If we've
been forced
a product
into it.
that people got to pay you for, put it online if it's legal to do so.
And companies now, Vistaprint is actually a company that I saw that they were doing, only cards. That's really what they were focusing on. Hey, your first 100 free, and after that, well.
Mhm.
But now they're actually printing also face masks too.
Mhm.
Stuff like that. So whatever business you are, you have to keep up with the times or expand. And some people are ahead of the curve.
Passing business cards right now.
Yeah. So QR code. People are like, yeah. When you go to a restaurant, they have a paperless menu, so you just scan the thing from your camera, opens up that site. There's your menu.
Dad just ordered hockey pucks, so the hockey pucks will be in, and we put the QR code on the hockey puck, and you scan the hockey puck.
Okay, there you go.
We went to Rockin' Brews or something like that over in Orlando, and they had there was these little wood block, just a little wood block, and you scan the block, and
there you go.
It was cool. So we were like, let's do something sports themed. So
yeah. So again, don't let these kind of things bring you down. You got to find the opportunity within all this. So
be cool if you can scan it to pay your bill too through that.
Working on that.
Working on it.
It's part of our POS system.
Okay.
All right.
Copyright.
Sign out of social media. For the love of God, this is something everybody needs to do. Just get off of social media. It's a train wreck of hatred. So sign out of social media. Turn off the news. You should have done that already. This is the same stuff we tell you all the time. Don't text and drive. Don't text and drive. Put the damn phone down. Drive a car like you're supposed to. Epstein's alive.
All right, everybody. We'll see you all again. Have a great evening. Be safe. We love y'all. We miss y'all. We'll see y'all soon. Bye.
Bye-bye. Walking Dead? No, and you watched some with us.
Only because of you.
So when in The Walking Dead, in the first season,